All right.
5 months left.
10 months ago.
Yeah.
10 months
Last
ago,
year.
we were playing D&D, and you all destroyed with a awesome attack from Tao a fire elemental Colossus. The city of Brekka is currently under siege by a handful of cultists, including giants, and what was 4 Colossus and is now 3 Colossus. A water elemental Colossus is currently hurtling towards you incredibly fast. It has a swim speed of 90 feet per round. Well, actually, it'd be 180 feet per round because it's dashing. And it is a ways away from you, so you'll have a few rounds to prepare, let's say. Moxie and Finn, along with Bikete, have all started getting. That's the Balakan guy that was with Monkhilda.
The dude who was gold.
Can
Yes.
you guys shoot firearms?
Pretty good at it, but
No.
Huh?
probably good, yeah.
I mean, are you trained?
I think traditionally in settings that
Rogue probably is.
in settings that have guns, rogues are trained in some of them.
Yeah, you can use a gun. Although I will say, non-magical attacks might not work very well against this.
I got a dwarven.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I think
We
Sticks had
should
it, but with gun.
Get you a magical gun.
Shots. We might be able to, like, it's how long the walking.
We can.
You
definitely
do all
that.
have
Magic-
water breathing.
magical
Remind
weapons
from
is a
last
thing.
time, which will come in handy.
Drowning won't be a thing. Which time we got? What's the...
I'd say like 5 rounds if you want it. I will say, as you guys are watching, it looks like the attack against the air elemental, the Valkyries are doing well. It looks like the air elemental Colossus is getting eaten up. The stone Colossus goes up another level of wall, and you hear a roar, and a silver dragon slams into its side.
Oh, fun.
Damn!
Alright.
I know what I'm doing for preparation. I'm level 10. I attempt a divine intervention.
I thought you were level 8.
No.
That's
You
me,
you were level? Okay.
possibly. Actually, I might be higher
I think
level than
everyone's
that.
at 10
Okay.
Yeah, but-
We caught up.
Yeah, which I'm fine with you staying at 8 just because I like there to be a little...
Disparity.
Yeah, especially for people that play more. But,
But
um...
the fun thing about having about dealing with higher level encounters,
I do not have
I
the
found,
spell, I think, on me, but I have the cap of water.
is that you
You
can
already
catch
got it
up
caught, Cameron.
real
You-
fast
water breathing.
because you're going.
I don't
The
think I did because
XP
Okay, that's
required to
fine.
get up to the next level
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
getting bigger and bigger, and it winds up being much bigger than the difference between our XP piles.
Yeah. Yeah, so you will end up balancing out, pretty much.
Just gotta stick around.
Yep.
does wyvern venom work against this thing?
It's probably poison immune. It's made of water.
Magical.
It's made of water.
Regular.
Yeah, it's gonna toxify that.
And make it deal poison damage when it
To
hits
us.
you.
I think this might be a
Oh
case
no,
of
I'm
hitting
doing screen on
weapons until it
screen.
dies.
I'm recording my screen with my camera.
I can teleport you over right now.
How many times can that be seen? Too many. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so if you guys want to prep anything, if you want to prepare anything, I can set you guys up.
What's the trigger that infantry do again?
That's just a item,
Just
basically.
a piece of wood from God.
Yeah, it's like a tree. It's a twig from the tree of life, basically.
Do I think... How dangerous is this heart of the fire thing?
Yeah, you remember you took damage touching it.
Right. So if I put it in a chest, it's probably going to burn a chest. It's a magic chest.
It's warm.
Brutal's critical.
So it's not going to ruin the magic chest. It'll just make the magic chest hot to the touch. And if there are any other items in the magic chest,
I think there's some nodes of power in there. Putting those together.
Oh, God.
I mean,
dude, put it all together and shake it.
Does anyone have left?
get a cocktail cup.
So,
Hang on.
How many nodes of power do you guys still have? Okay.
Maybe.
on a
I might have
90,
gotten rid of them.
on a 91 through 100, I get a deific intervention. I rolled 100.
I thought you had to roll below your level per.
Yeah, it's below. That's still good though.
Oh.
Although, don't look at it. You read D10s weird. You read D100s.
No,
the
I
wrong
don't.
way.
I read it the right way.
No,
What are
you
you talking
don't.
about?
You read it wrong.
I do not.
Yes, you did.
0, 0, 0.
That's 100,
That's
which is the worst you could have done. on
No,
the roll, unfortunately.
no.
Is it?
I would say it's 10, and you would get
Okay,
it.
yeah, actually, let's see if Matt's got it.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm confused and grateful.
Well, okay. The way I read them
The way
is
normal people read it, you look at the two numbers and you add them together. And if it's that, that's 100. That's the only exception.
How does Matt read them?
the way Matt reads them is the 00 is the
That's 90. He's a freak. This is
Let me
10
see.
on a normal D10.
yes, that's 90.
This is the only D&D opinion we disagree on,
Yeah.
and I will never budge on this. That is so wrong.
That is so.
It is
It makes sense.
plus
It's
10.
consistent. I just don't like it.
Wait, but
So that's
Normally,
90 for me.
normally when that's a D100, you just read that like the 10 is a 0.
Yeah, so he'd rate that as 80, which
But
is
90 and a
Which is the
0.
number
would
on
how
die.
do you roll an 80, your method? Because there's no
You do
0.
70 plus 10.
70 plus. You're right. Oh
Yeah.
my god, his
It
method
works.
works.
It
yes,
works.
it does.
It's just gross.
Well, he's consistent. He's
Yeah.
the DM and he's consistent, and that's enough.
And you rolled a 10, so but you already tried it today.
No, I didn't. Did
Uh,
I?
Right before the fire, one
Fuck.
tried it.
Oh, dang.
All right,
I already had
He
it.
rewatched it.
I
and
did,
that is a good DM.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank
I
you.
didn't do
of
it.
course.
I could have.
You were so close.
I would not. I didn't either. I wouldn't have.
I
knew
thought
that he
about
was
it. I clicked onto the video and I watched about like I don't know, a couple
Yeah,
minutes
I
of
think I
it,
got
and then
10
I
minutes
looked
in,
at how
so-
long it was, and I was like,
See, I
You
listened
can
to
put
it.
it on double speed.
Oh, I do that for all
I
my videos.
also hate watching myself.
Oh.
Like I just, this is so
That's
self-conscious.
why you
See-
watch it and just stare at Ilya the entire time.
Well, I felt bad because I multiple times heard you ask me a question and I didn't respond. And I was like, man, I'm so mean. Also, you're like so close to me. And like, it was multiple times. I wasn't looking, so it's possible what was happening was I was dealing with a child
You
when you said
have
something.
really poor hearing too, I've noticed.
It's very possible. I don't know. I felt mean and I apologize.
I doubt that I perceived you as mean.
Okay.
I highly doubt that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because
I wouldn't have kept coming back.
All right.
Because I was trying to listen to everybody, and like multiple times, like you were doing something or asked me something, and then like I just didn't even respond to it. I'm like, what am I doing? Yes, Ryan.
Which is pretty consistent, right? Make like test tubes out of that stuff.
He's taking a while to
Change his character to what? What are you talking about?
I need something to put this heart of a fire
He's having a
Colossus
hard
in.
time
It's not gonna
deciding.
melt stuff.
Is
Can I
he?
eat it?
What are you? What's he doing?
Please don't eat
Once,
it.
probably.
On what?
Yeah.
He
Maybe
will die
serious?
afterwards,
Look,
but you could probably
tell
eat
him
it.
that you are
Oh.
still in charge, and tell him that he, and then count for him. Be like, you got 5 seconds.
Put it in
to
his
choose
gun.
someone.
The heart of the Colossus is big.
Counting
Yeah,
will
it's
help him
like-
prove that.
Attach it to his gun. In
Actually, it might be too
magic
big
way.
to wrist pocket. How big of a thing can you wrist pocket?
we need magic in his gun for his gun to work on the water thing. What's more magic than a fire elemental for?
There's no size limit, but it says no more than 5 pounds.
So I can move.
It's plasma, so it's technically like close to weightless.
Do we hit this person? We can go
I figured it
through
was just
this
sort of a
thing,
magic.
or
You being inside its space might not be a good idea. Can you do it? Yes. Is it a good idea? Up to you.
Is there a graveyard nearby?
Not
Right
close
now-
enough to access in 5 rounds.
The rock one's still alive, right? The earth one?
It's currently
There's still
getting
some
beat up by a
survivors
big
who get
silver
bodies.
dragon.
Oh.
Is there a cathedral nearby with saints' bones in them?
So, sadly, you're 5 rounds away. So, like, you're in a market square right now that was set up kind of as, like, with bleachers and, like, stuff like that. So there's nothing super close that you can get to.
Just feel like I can attack that one.
Which
The
one?
movable rock.
The rock one?
Yeah.
You just really want that rock one. He's getting fucked up by a dragon right now. And he's about to get shot again by the big
Okay.
gun.
I am on speed and get to the water.
You're on speed.
I mean,
I'm gonna
if you
say it
all
that way.
if you all want to get if you want to do you want to meet it at the beach? Is that what you want to do?
I want to get close enough to throw my brethren blades. And then get them.
It's coming straight at you guys. So what I'm saying is, do you want to engage it like on the water line, or do you want it to come to you?
Well, I'm
You should
saying
probably get.
I'm probably still raged. What I want to do is get to it before I'm not
Out of
raged and
range.
attack.
That rage
Oh,
makes sense.
you're probably gonna have to rage again because it's 5 turns away.
I can't.
My
normal-
If you want to alone engage this thing on the water, you could do that. I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, I'll rage again when it gets closer.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I've worked out my plan. I'm going
At least
to
it must be.
pull out the heart of the fire colossus, and then the creation that I have running. I reshape it into a quartz sphere around it. And
So wait a minute, you're putting quartz around the
yeah,
heart.
I want to just like put it in a jar, basically.
Gotcha.
Made out of quartz.
What is quartz melting temperature?
It's pretty high. I don't know if it's that high, but it's pretty high.
I'm gonna guess a few
They
thousand.
make like high temperature test tubes out of it.
3,110 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's pretty hot. Is it hotter than magic fire? I don't know. It's the only thing on here that'll last long enough, I think. To be.
Did I cast
I'll say it is red hot,
That's fine.
but it's not melting.
Matt, during last session, did I cast the spell Evil and Good?
I don't believe you did.
Cool.
You cast banishment a few times, is what you did.
Alright.
At least once. Actually, I think your character cast it once, your skull cast it once, and then your skull got killed. Well, dusted.
And then I have a question. How big does that sphere need to be to hold the...
So I would
Give me
say
a rough estimate.
the heart is like
2 feet?
yes.
Okay. I think that'll just barely fit in my chest. My Lehman secret chest. It's 2 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah, it'll fit.
Okay, so I'll poof that out from the ethereal plane, put it in there, and then poof it away.
What else is in that chest?
Some nodes of power, probably some other junk that's gonna get melted.
Okay.
I'm sure.
So
But
you're
nothing
putting
crazy
the nodes of power and the flame
That's why I
elemental
put
heart
it in a quartz bubble,
Okay.
so they
Okay.
don't touch.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I want you
Hey,
to tell
man.
me what nodes of power are in there, just for my own
How
knowledge.
many do we have left?
I
The
think
Luplin's
I
gone. The Luplin's
thought
whatever.
I had the lesser note of chaos in mine.
That sounds like such a bad idea.
I don't know.
For fun.
Where'd you guys get a cake? Oh, from the many. The shrine to the many, yeah.
You've been keeping track of them. I've said that they're in the secret chest.
Yeah, I would say your
Because-
nodes should be in the secret chest. So yeah, okay, you have a
'Cause
chaos.
that's inaccessible to
lesser-
anyone
it's
except me.
It's in a bag that you have to know what's in there to get it out of.
Well, but it's in a bag that can be stolen, whereas his chest
I don't
can't.
trust it.
Okay.
You can have them whenever you want.
It's fine. I
Loki's
think
just
that's
gotta
all
ask.
the
I'll
one we
give it to
actually
you.
have on hand at the moment.
Yeah.
All right,
The
so
rest I think we had handed over
chaos
to
node mixed
what's her
in,
name?
the fire part.
We use all the poison ones. We have like
Either.
2 poison ones.
We either use them or traded them.
Yeah, I feel like you guys did a lot of trading.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
so we might just have the one.
Towards the end of my 5 rounds, I will cast
Well, we
Summon
have
Celestial.
Yeah.
Given who my patron is, I probably don't get a Celestial.
Yeah, you get a daemon of some kind.
Okay. That's gonna be great for my street cred here.
What level does it say?
5th.
5th? Well, that's the level spell. Does it say what CR creature you're summoning?
Let's see. You call forth a celestial spirit that manifests in an angelic form in an unoccupied space that you can see within range.
Tasha's.
Uses the celestial. It is Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, yes.
Yeah, that has like a specific stat block.
Oh.
When you cast the spell, choose uses the celestial spirit stat block.
Oh,
Choose
okay.
Avenger or Defender.
Yeah, so it'll just be... It'll have that stat block with flavor of a daemon instead of whatever it normally is.
Okay.
Where is it? What is it?
So, question. Do you guys want to meet it on the beach so it stays in the water, or do you want it to be on the land?
I think that probably draw power from the water. It's on the water.
Yeah, we should get it away from
Okay, so you want to engage it on land.
Maybe not very far in
So
there,
so just so you guys know, pretty much all of the chieftains and stuff. Well, actually, I bet there would be a chieftain trying to fight it.
I'll choose Avenger.
Is there a white dragon within 30 miles?
You already asked last time, and no, there wasn't. But he did find. So Alex previously used his primeval awareness, and there were undead, dragons, elementals, aberrations, and what else?
I feel like
Fae.
everything showed up.
Yeah, pretty much everything showed up
Fae.
within a mile of where you guys were. Not specifically, not a white dragon. Yeah, you imagine the dragon was probably the silver one. Just
Maybe it's a bad
well, if it was multiple dragons, only one of them decided to help.
Well, there's a lot of
Dan Reynolds.
dragons out there.
Silver
all
dragons are the
the
nice guys, though.
themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, you're imagining the silver dragon was probably in the crowd, and then was like, oh, I'm gonna help a little bit.
I don't know
I
how many
expect
spell
some
slots I
metallic
have.
dragons to
Yeah,
help
I
more
just
for
marked off a few
He
that
is.
I thought I used.
Silver.
chromatic.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying,
I
I'm
know
Yeah.
I
not
passed
surprised that they're
At least
silver,
one.
Yeah.
because I would not expect a fire
The
dragon.
rest of the-
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A white dragon shows up and it's like, oh, fuck all of you.
That
Now's
was
my
gonna be
chance.
blasting in the crowd.
I am going to attack.
Oh, the gun's
you
busy.
with them.
Free snacks. Okay.
I
What
will
breath
use
weapon do
the
silver
elemental
dragons have?
control stone Earth to conjure an Earth elemental.
That could be useful.
You're gonna conjure an earth. Oh, you only use that once, just so you know.
I know. This is a hell of a time.
I'm gonna do one more copper coffee.
Hey, Faye.
Go ahead, Daddy.
She goes, yes, Daddy. I don't know what she was saying yes about, but... then you also want a celestial, right?
Yes.
We had to downsize the fridge
Uh-huh.
because the back of our old fridge, but it was all covered in ice, but it was leaking.
That's not a fridge anymore.
But then wanted to add a cabinet there, but we had too wide of a fridge, we couldn't do that. So we downsized. So this is
that a werewolf?
No,
It
it's
was
a
necessary.
It's a man in a scale.
Yagdaloth
We needed more space.
with a big arm and a little arm.
digitigrade.
Okay, instead of a radiant bow, it's throwing rocks. Is it doing necrotic damage instead of radiant?
Yeah.
That tracks.
Lovely.
This guy's like, what the fuck?
That's on our side.
Alright, so I'm gonna have...
Elio's little. Wait, were you even laughing at what I said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, at least someone laughed because. Wait, was it forced?
No.
Okay. I don't want no.
I don't give pity laughs as a rule. I just have a really warped sense of humor.
Alright. If you guys have preferences of where you would like to be on this map, it's going to be coming from this way, just so you know. This is kind of how we're going to start combat.
What are these things?
Benches. Raised platforms 10 foot off the ground.
I want to be on a raised platform.
Okay.
Which one?
It does not matter to me.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you are now on a raised platform with another clan. Actually, this is the Fjallon clan, so you met these guys before. You helped this guy kill the Cyclops.
Oh.
What?
I felt bad about that Cyclops.
Oh, killing the Cyclops?
Yeah.
Water elemental
That was
attacks.
something we did that was not great. That wasn't really
Kind of got it
deserved.
straight.
Before my time.
I would like to be flying just sort of above.
Okay.
Water elemental attacks don't count as elemental damage, do they?
Probably not.
No.
Just be bludgeoning.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
Monghilda is coming with you guys. She's like, I could get us all out of here if we'd like.
We can handle it. I have a plan. I will also cast, just as it arrives, Dispel Good and Evil.
Does it dispel your guy?
Not if I don't want it
I think
to.
it's
Okay. Okay, what all does dispel good and evil do, out of curiosity? You want your guys a little further ahead?
I'm
Probably.
trying.
Here we
Where
go.
do you want to be?
Uh,
I think you're also flying.
Yeah.
Shimmering.
Somewhere like
Shimmering energies.
behind the melee characters.
You want to be on a
I
raised
guess.
platform?
Yeah, sure.
Further forward. I'll be up on the front line with the big guys.
Shimmering energy surrounds and protects you from fey, undead, and creatures originating from on the material plane. For the durations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiend, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You can end the spell early by using either of the following special functions. 1. Break enchantment. As an action, touch a creature you can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. They are no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature. Dismissal. As your action, make a melee spell attack against a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead you can reach. On a hit, you can attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane if it isn't there already.
Ooh.
Right side, I cannot be afraid if I'm raging.
If they're already on their home plane, undead are sent to the Shadowfell and fey are sent to the Feywild. And undead have all of those things. Okay, elementals have disadvantage on attack rolls against them.
Yep.
Nice. Concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So on the last round, I should use dismissal.
What was that?
Dismissal is make a melee spell attack against it. On a hit, it makes a charisma saving throw, or be sent back to its home planes. It will probably use a legendary resistance.
Mm-hmm. You can do that every... Can you do that every time, or is that...
It ends the spell early.
Oh, gotcha.
Where
Alright.
are you?
Yeah, where do you want to be relative to this stuff? There are 2 raised platforms if you want to be on there.
Yes.
Do you want to be with Loki or do you want to be with Dow? Dow. right.
Okay, right.
The only thing I think I can do with this prepping up is my psionic paradise thing. I forgot what size it was. I know it's 2 times my but yeah, so I was like,
Yeah, so right now your proficiency, I think, is +3.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you need 6s.
is it still 3? Like, you went to level 8.
Can you cast Banishment?
9, not to. That whole monster,
Fire
but
away.
it's gonna resist that.
Yes, but it only
Well, yeah,
has-
it only has 3 legendary resistances.
True. Here's some beer. Throw some beer at it to try and burn those.
Yeah.
We roll initiative.
Yes.
I'll give up that 20 I rolled earlier. 18.
You said 18?
21.
21.
Sorry.
Nat 1.
Oh dear.
Another one.
1
Nice.
plus 1.
I don't think this dice likes us.
I'm sorry.
I have another one. I have another one. I grabbed both the purple and the
Would you like me to, would you like to borrow a pair of mine?
Ooh, can I have the metal one and deck your table?
I can get you a box.
Even better.
I got it.
The sadist in me did want to
13.
deck your table, but I can live without that.
Well, that was not bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's a big one.
I know, I like the big dice. That's not fun. How much dex do you got, Ray?
Oh, right, that's mine. 16.
You go first. Alright, so it just rolls in onto the land, is very large, very angry.
To point my hand at it and a cone of fear spray into its eyes.
What is the saving throw?
It is a DC 22.
I don't even think you can do that. Oh, 19, almost did it. Natural 20 would have done it. So it fails.
We project the phantasmal image of the creature's worst fears. Anyone in 30?
It'll legendary resistance that.
Frightened. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing happens on a success. Ooh, but resist.
You did.
Pretty good.
Big.
So I'll blast it with that.
And I've got many reservoirs. I also got these metal reservoirs.
They're beautiful.
I don't think I've got any bonus actions really, so I'll just square up.
That was pretty.
Actually, I'm gonna move over toward that bench on the toward you, just to spread out.
Right here?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's my turn.
Alright, now it's its turn. It is going to move forward to enter the space of this dude and this guy.
Uh-oh.
It is going to whelm them both. Meaning that let's see. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC. Actually, yeah, it can't. Okay, it has to do its turn. Yeah. So let's see. Each creature in elemental space must make a DC 18 Strength saving throw. On a failure, it takes 3d8 plus 5 bludgeoning. That dude failed, but he's just a Nordic warrior, so I think he actually.
Can't have that many different things.
Yeah, he's looking rough already. And then I need a saving throw from you as well for your celestial. Ilya.
Okay.
It's got a what's the kind of save?
Strength.
D20 plus 3.
It is immune to Charmed and Frightened, resistant to Necrotic, armor class.
That's a
I've got it right here, actually.
It's on the way, but like write things down without stopping it.
There's a few. There's the topics called themselves. There's some journals in there.
Sure. People, things that he knows.
There's a PHP.
Someone else had it. I think it's right from. This guy got. I don't know if you saw it. The creature whelmed one of the guys, threw him at another guy, and then they both took damage. The guy that got whelmed has taken no damage. And that is the end of its turn. And now it. So I guess it's still me. Hilda is gonna move a little bit away from it and Eldritch Blast. Hits, and she gets to do 2 attacks against it. Only 1 hit. And it does 5 damage. Not a lot. And then start looking at her spells to see what big stuff to throw at it. That's the end of her turn. And after Montilda, Loki normally, but Stick Snap, you're gonna go.
Awesome.
You don't find out. All right. Roll an attack. Hits. Oh, 1 frost. Okay. So you see, the smallest little shard of ice on the side of it. It seems like that 1 damage did slightly more than, but a minor ice element falls to the ground. You're guessing with slightly more than 1 point, but this the little one. It's however much damage you do is how much health it has. But hey Bjorn, I can't have you in here. That is at the end of your turn. All right. So we're still going to be skipping Loki then. Next up would be everyone else. Yeah. So, well, dang. I guess these guys. So they're just throwing stuff at it. Only some of them. We did skip you, but you're gonna come back to your turn. I'm sorry. 2 of them get throw stuff that has magical properties. Hit. Miss. Alright, what a damage. That is the end. Their turn. We're gonna circle back up already. Go ahead, Loki. Oh, actually, right before your turn, it is going to do a legendary action, and it'll slam the Celestial, but it misses because that's actually 14. Does that hit?
Let's see.
So how many rounds went by
Done. First round.
getting to
5 rounds.
5 rounds?
It misses.
I
Okay.
have 10.
And then it'll slam again because it gets 3 legendary actions, but it misses twice. Okay, wow.
I had 2 rounds down for.
And then it's another 5.
I wondered the version
Of
the Celestial.
okay.
I should probably out of range.
Well, where did you want to start it then?
Well, it is way too late, and they've been attacked. They've taken attacks multiple times, so I'm just gonna move it on my turn.
Okay. Yeah, it's currently not well. And I will say, I guess it was up forward because I figured you'd want the stuff that hits more.
But that's what I've got the party for. Also, I have a shitload of AC for some reason.
Your turn.
So I'm on attack, and I also have extra attack. 3 attacks. Alright. I'm going to remove it.
Hits.
So, you
Just do
want me to
4
roll?
attacks. You're not going to kill it. You're not going to kill it. I'd be impressed.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna roll for all my attacks?
Yeah.
20.
Hits. Misses. Hits. 3 hits.
One, 6, 9, 1.
12, 6.
Plus 1 to I can do that.
Yeah, 5, 6. Shit, busted.
There's a lot of busted weapons going on right now.
28. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reroll.
You get to re-roll the whole attack?
Yeah.
Wow.
One, 30. $32.
32. What is the extra damage? curiosity. So,
The extra. Okay.
roughly well,
Normally plus 7, but when
it's
I'm
all
raging,
slashing, which is what I'm trying to say. Oh, force.
it's force.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Alright, I could, yeah. At the end of your turn. Alright, you just slam your brethren blade to it, and it, like, water sprays everywhere as times, and you see its form actually start to shrink slightly after these hits. It is still standing, but it is damaging. Actually, just a quick aside, since it was the 5 rounds or whatever, another thing you see is that silver dragon is tearing into Stone Colossus, and you see the big gun again go, and it hits the Stone Colossus directly in the chest, and this time you see it kind of just tear a little bit at the chest, and one of its arms, the silver dragon just kind of tears off, starts to collapse backwards. So it looks like the Stone Colossus is finally out for the count.
But the air one.
Air one is still battling the Valkyries. It looks like the Valkyries are getting an upper hand. Every now and again, you see a Valkyrie just raise a sword in the air and like bring it down, and a freaking rainbow sword just comes from the sky, just cutting the air elemental. And it seems like they're using a lot of stuff for it. Norniglin, you're up.
Okay. First off, we will. Have to order the Celestial, and it will take its action immediately after ours.
Okay.
We'll have to order our Celestial to move away from combat.
Okay.
So it will fly 40 feet diagonally away.
This way.
Up, yep.
Okay.
Diagonally up and away after disengaging.
Disengaging. Gotcha.
So it's going to use up its whole turn that way.
Okay.
And then
That now then? Even though it's at the end of your turn. Yeah, you did very good.
I will. Cast blindness on it.
Okay. What save?
20.
Of type.
Constitution.
It rolled a natural 1. So yeah, it failed, so it is currently blind.
Not gonna roll in that.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, that's good for us. It's blind for.
And then here, fill it.
1 minute, but at the end of turns, it makes another Constitution saving throw. At any point of it, you may use a legendary resistance.
It has a really good constitution. I only failed because I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So it's going to be blind for a while.
But what could it?
I mean, if there's most stuff's going to engage with it, so yeah, it's going to roll at disadvantage, but as healthy.
Alright. Feared, it's been blinded.
Well, it did legendary resistance to fear, but it is
Right, fair enough.
Alright, so you're...
And I will move up close,
Okay. How close? Melee distance?
melee distance.
Your Earth Elemental, you don't control it, right? Or do you?
I give it orders.
Okay.
I will order it to engage water elemental.
And just start hitting it. 2 attacks, slam attacks against it. First one misses. I don't like this die. What? Both miss? Alright, I need a different die. You roll both. Because I don't like this. I don't... I have some over here.
I need to stab something every combat, or else the horde is unhappy, right?
Yes. Well, nah, I'll use these.
I'm afraid you.
Okay. Hits the first time. Misses, or hits both times. Okay.
I will cast Shield of Faith on it with a bonus attack.
Noted. Alright. You're 8. 39. Alright, so the Earth Elemental slams into it twice. And just water just kind of splashes away.
I feel like I probably. Have I used the javelin like
Yes.
this day?
That's the other one.
That the Earth Elemental's attacks are not actually magical.
Are they not?
I can't think of any reason why they would be.
Here. I'm gonna say it is, because it doesn't make sense for it to not do
In all
damage to it.
reality, it's all good. Not bad. Also, sometimes like unbalanced stuff is fun.
True. That's my whole point.
Alright, it is going to attempt to slam. Has to do an advantage. So it's fine, so it doesn't necessarily know you're, but it does know that it was getting hit by the element. It's gonna slam that. 19 is the low. So it hit the Earth Elemental, and it fell. $19 damage against the Earth.
What is that? About how.
All of that?
Cal, you're up.
Oh, okay.
I decided that this guy will be bad, so I will. I am a self-fulfilling prophecy. Possible.
I'm kind of like dating. Want to fight this giant water elemental or myself? I'm gonna go water. Oh,
We're gonna fight up.
back out their end, so I can just sort of.
Oh yeah,
Okay, I would
using it against.
Yeah. First one. How many hit dice? Yeah.
So it had.
Based on the.
So yeah, I would say it has one hit die right now.
I'm gonna do it.
left. And that's
Didn't have me. I didn't.
or is that because I do remember one that summons a giant tree. Oh yeah, this one is the one that okay.
Got ice.
Okay.
Oh, like does. Alright.
It's concentrate.
There's nobody behind it.
Correct. It's so big, I would say you could also like a little bit, so you wouldn't.
Okay. Next, oh. 8d6 lightning damage on failed save. Okay, so you have dex saving throw.
Dexterity saving. You got it. Probably a fail.
This is not a.
Oh,
This
I thought it was 8. Okay.
I don't think that's safe.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yours, stop. If it's charging, it's not charged yet. We'll play at least.
That'll do it.
Or maybe once.
That's good.
I
Wow.
got 3,
4 6s. 5 6s.
5
Ooh.
6s.
Oh,
A 1, a 5, and a
5 3 6. 9 damage.
or you can
all right. You out your hands, and a lightning bolt erupts from you. A boom of thunder as you see its whole body kind of just electrify as the lightning bolt kind of shoots out its back.
Do we see its skeleton?
Doesn't have one.
I know, but that would be even better.
You do see just the crackling kind of go throughout its whole form. And it is noticeably smaller now than it was. At the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, it's going to go back top of the order with a ray.
Alright. First thing, I'm gonna bonus action. Can't not have worked. It's 2d10.
Okay. Wait, do I roll it all or do you just do it?
No. You roll 2d20 if it's higher than its hit points. I guess technically I
Alright, so
I
you absorb
absorb
it.
and yeah, blast it right away.
Okay,
You gotta get up close and then sort of go
okay.
like it.
Yep.
DC 22. Will take
Fails.
this. One damage.
One
So
damage.
exactly the same.
Another
Nice.
one appears. Is that the end of your turn?
Maybe I'm right.
Well, to be fair, it can have a lot more health too.
Yeah. Also, I'm lucky on the damage. Or snowballing.
Yeah. All right. Harder end of its turn. That it rolled for blindness. Leah. It's its turn now. Minor elf. Does 21 hit?
No.
Not you. You take 6 cold damage
At the end of each of
at the end of his turn. Gotcha. The it's whelmed back. It does. Yeah.
3 damage.
Yep, so roll and see if you save against it. Okay.
Plus 5.
Alright, I need Ilya, Drac, and the Earth Elemental all make a strength. You are whelmed.
7.
Whelmed. And now the Earth Elemental saves, so it is not whelmed. So, on a fail, you take 15 bludgeoning damage. Alright. And it's not going to do a ranged attack currently, because... Okay. So yeah, you both are currently grappled by the creature. Then it's going to do slam attacks, 3 slam attacks against the Earth Elemental.
At disadvantage.
Yep, I am rolling at disadvantage. That hits. It's a natural 20 because of the disadvantage, so, but it hits all 3 times. Then, Scheiße. 6, 12, 20. Then we got 20. Or 9. Alright. So it slams into the Earth Elemental 3 times. Earth Elemental still doing pretty good. That is the end of its turn, so it's going to roll save against blindness. 27. I imagine that saves. Oh, yeah. 27.
27 does
save.
save.
Under blind. All right. After it. Oh, the minor ice elemental. With advantage,
Hey.
attack you.
No. Right.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
On.
You got it.
We need him.
Oh, it rolled a 1. Okay. 8 damage. Bludgeoning. Oh, and never mind. 8 bludgeoning and 4 cold. Okay. All right, and then next up is Monkhilda.
Strange school. I guess I'm- Maybe so.
She's gonna cast Hold Monster on it. Does that work?
But
Yeah.
Does this count as a monster?
I don't even know.
A creature. Creature that you can see within
Yeah,
range.
Yes, it does.
Everything.
So it has to do a charisma saving throw. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Monkhilda's.
I have of the bear word.
Nice.
Oh, it does not save, but I think it's going to burn its legendary resistance to not held.
Oh.
Yeah. Hilda's going to come over here.
You wanted to run away.
Well, yeah, she doesn't think you need to fight everything, but yeah. She's also not going to leave you guys to fight it.
How nice of her. Hey, come on.
Good girl.
Very happy.
Yeah, these people would not have done very well.
Big like God.
Yeah. Yeah, like, no one here can do 80 damage to it in one round like you can. After Monkhilda,
No one else could do 2 damage.
Floki, you're back up.
That was cool damage.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Is there a way to get it down?
Oh, at the end of Monkhilda's turn, it's going to hit the earth. Oh, it's going to throw. It's going to throw Nordiglin at Monkhilda.
Put it not.
26.
I think that hits.
Has to hit Monkhilda, which yes, that hits Monkhilda.
I think that deals damage to both of us.
Yes, it does. Both hit.
And me and my red lord armor has spikes on it.
Yeah.
He's not going to be sitting pretty from that.
Oh, it's intense. Nineteen damage to both of you.
Hello, miss.
You're both now laying on the ground, and she's like,
Pretty sure you.
I said you had to protect me. I didn't imply. And yeah, you both are thrown because you were thrown. Fucking decrease.
Man, unless you're like. I was just like. I'm gonna do gymnastics and like I'm doing super roll thing and then.
I really loved the whelming and then just throwing people aspect of it.
If I'm here, do I have advantage?
Flanking?
Yeah.
Melee only.
All things considered, we are doing surprisingly well.
Surprising, we're food. The gods.
I'm not sure the
But
gods
yeah, it's your turn.
appreciate anything.
Right.
Are you just throwing vortex at it again?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hey, that was like I was I knew about this possible. How close
Yep.
to far?
Oh, if you do a fucking crit on this guy,
Like a full critical.
you do a stupid amount of damage to this guy. So continue.
1, 5,
Hits. Hits. That was 4.
4.
Yeah, you hit it 4 times. 100 damage.
Come on, have more
You
hit
just need a
points.
25 out.
I want the magical plan to work.
Against the rule to like roll 4 times and I. Oh,
Yes. You gotta choose when you're
wow.
rolling.
Yeah, I figured, but I saw it now.
Or doing enough damage already, baby.
What was them? There were 3 2s and a 1.
It's freaking done all its damage against a fucking earth element. Right now.
You're the one who points. We do need that.
Like 2. Are you keeping track?
What, first one was 26?
Yeah. 26?
Okay.
2.
Okay.
5.
Okay. Yeah. After 4 hits and just force just going and just water spraying out everywhere is looking significantly smaller than we guys first encountered. Is that your turn? Thick Snap, you're up. Well, first it's going to do a slam attack against Floki, because you're in range. No, it's going to throw crack at Floki.
I didn't want to say
17, does that hit?
Third of the black.
No, it's a ranged attack.
Right, 17. I have a 20 armor.
Oh. Misses. Drag. Just,
Yeah.
just hits the ground over
This
here.
thing has hovered. I kind of just imagine. It's got like a gravity note. Right?
Oh, yeah, you just go on forever.
Oh. The black.
Oh,
So,
how does it power itself?
Air.
Note of gravity. God shoved it into the chest
Yeah.
plate.
So,
So I don't know how.
so that means it doesn't.
I
So
think it just
it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
floating. So you just
stumbled off into. Maybe not that far.
you just keep going.
Frictionless
No,
plane. You were thrown on a frictionless
no,
plane.
no.
You go forever.
It throws you a little
Is
low,
there friction?
and you just
I like
hit
bounced off
right
the deck.
into the deck that Floki's standing on, and you take
I take damage regardless.
yeah,
Dang.
10, 20,
Oh god.
Oh, no.
25.
Not that okay, but I'm conscious. Actually, wait, no, that's half. Oh, I'm.
That guy had a trip around the world.
It's just
You're still engaged in melee with it.
slamming.
All right. Dick snap. Sure.
Who is in a
It'd be just a ranged attack. So it X probably.
Whatever
Your Dex plus your. Yeah, so whatever your normal attack was. 21. That does hit. Well, here's my question. How hard would you have to throw a glass bottle at water? Right.
That depends on how fast the water is moving.
Well, that would depend on how thick.
grenade.
That is true.
There's some.
Oh, so throw it at it. Throw it at
Yeah, okay, it breaks.
Like, this is not a plastic pond.
And then what kind it does? What kind of damage does that do? Those do? Is it acid damage?
I think we're
This is my last one.
I think the potion does.
normally haste.
I think potions are better.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
Either way, I would recommend.
But also,
Slam another
pretty
time.
good.
Does it not?
Oh,
No, bonus action on this.
Okay.
after my next round, like, do you think it's gonna last 2 rounds?
Okay. What?
Do you think it's gonna last 2 more
It's
rounds?
looking pretty rough.
I might be.
Good.
So, as right after you stick snap,
It's just spelled.
you guys see, you guys hear again from the force cannon, and you see that the air elemental just gets a hole completely blown through it and disappears. It seems like the other 2 colossi have been handled.
How many Valkyrie were accidentally vaporized in the beam?
It missed the Valkyries. The beam's not that big. It's pretty big, but like you'd have to get pretty fucked if you got hit directly at the. It's like multiple guys. It's like a team of people.
They said what they said.
Yeah, they've now killed 2 Colossus.
Probably get a good bonus.
Yeah, they're all level like 12. Norniglin, you're up. Oh wait, it's gonna do another slam attack against Drac.
No. Why does it hate me so?
And it has advantage because you're prone. Natural 20! Oh no! That's really bad.
Shouldn't he be trying to brutalize Loki? Loki's been cutting him.
That is true.
Man, you already attacked. I was
Nothing on me.
I guess it's just the sadist.
Yeah, is it going for kills?
It likes stepping on those.
It's
who can't
hitting
fight
stuff
back.
closer to it.
Like, oh,
Just
you're
roll the
little,
damage.
I can push you.
8.
I'm right.
Bullying.
Slow down.
26 times 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't.
Oh, 26 then. Oh,
I can go down.
well, is it Drax hit points or is it
No,
your
that's
hit
my
points?
hit.
You take damage inside
Yeah.
of it?
I take
Oh.
half damage.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would be really
Yeah.
an extra
Layer of
points
health, yeah.
just-
Okay. You just see the robot body just go limp after getting smacked. So Drac and Ray are both unconscious.
It's like putting a
Who?
rod in.
Drac, Ray,
You're unconscious?
yeah. Northern
Technically, my
We're up.
it just doesn't do anything.
Oh, at least you're a referee. No?
How far was I from?
You are currently laying on top of Monthilda, and you are
Feet. Do I get? Or is it?
60 feet roughly.
It's an take the attack. You can do anything. Dash.
Do my small attacks?
And then feed you
What?
above you. Yes, absolutely. Are currently prone.
I am.
There's probably
And then I button over
Never
my
mind.
chair. And then I'll face.
No, actually, a little straw. There's a, as soon as
Oh, does I have like the electronic pump?
well, yeah. Well, it's no. As soon as he goes down, a little funnel opens up, like right in the chest.
that is something very that's so dumb. Oh yeah, my head is like in a
Yeah.
basically.
Alright.
A giant snake of foot.
This is what I saw though.
So technically, it's still creature on its own. It just has no order
Yeah.
other than protect
Which,
itself.
yeah, it only takes orders from. Cat might get up and like.
Sort of stand there.
I don't like.
Probably like most constructs.
Okay. I'll get up.
Disengage. Run away.
Moving.
Yeah.
I'll get up using half my movement. Use the rest of the movement to get as much close as I can.
How much?
15 feet.
Okay.
And then command. A succeed on a wisdom saving throw will follow the command.
What's the command?
Grovel. Falls prone and ends its turn.
And it failed. 13. So it's gonna use its last legendary resistance.
Okay. And then I will order the Celestial to have it.
Okay.
Well, no. I will order the Celestial to. I will order. Does Damon still have once per day healing touch?
Sure. Or it could have a necrotic touch. It's up to you.
I will ask it to kill our employer. We're 2d8 plus 5.
Nice.
Because I'm a kiss ass.
9. It rolled really badly.
Okay, it's out of resistances. If you have anything, unload
Not
it.
out here. What was that?
I'm currently dead. But I think was for who?
Dow's about to be up.
Right.
If you have anything good, unload it. It's out of resistances.
Alright.
Can't automatically save anymore.
I will call lightning.
Alright.
Call lightning.
Storm happened.
Oh my.
No, but now there is.
How about with you?
No, there's no storm. It is storm vibes, but I don't think so.
Probably.
No, it was
A
a
storm
whirlpool
cloud
happened.
appears in the shape of a
A
cylinder, 10
whirlpool
feet
happened,
tall,
but that
60
was
foot
the
radius,
one.
centered on a point you can see, within range, directly above you. Spell fails at the point of the air where the storm cloud could appear.
Yeah, the storm cloud. Now.
When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud and down. 5 feet of that point must. Creature takes 10 lightning damage. Fail save or have it. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning. Alright,
No.
Awesome.
Then at level 8, mine was
have it set up to hit that ice element too if you're level 3.
Is
You're level 10 now. Even if you weren't, you were level 9. You should have 5th level spells.
Yeah. What? 100, but
So you have 5th level spell slots to burn damage by 2d10 here.
All right.
Pass.
If you are outdoors in stormy conditions when you cast a spell, it gives you an extra and buff charge. Alright. So,
Are you kidding me? I rolled 2 for you.
but
Okay.
it is 5d10. So
I know. I'm a 1 and a 4.
3, 8, 19.
19. Because I want to roll cool. Almost did enough damage to kill it, but I'm going to say it had. A lightning bolt cracks down, and you just see.
Killed both of them.
Yes, I wanted to do that because that's cool.
Did I really?
Yes.
You did.
Holy shit.
Lightning crashes down at its center. You see the ice elemental right next to it just explode into a cloud of icy dust. You see the electricity just shock through the whole thing, and it raises up briefly for a second before water just drenches the ground. All of you, it like pools out forever, and you got a lot of you are wet now, at least anyone on the ground. At the center, where it was, you see a what looks almost like a smooth sphere of rolling water, and it's kind of glowing a little bit, but it's just sitting right there at the center. Part of a water.
Join Donkey.
Devin?
Devin. Can you
Ray is-
once
That
again?
is my human. That is my character is Rayon.
Rayon. What's thing again? Oh, you're dying.
yeah.
One moment.
Tracksuit just sort of kneels down and opens the chest. Big flop.
Better. Better.
No,
again.
what do you do?
Do 1d8 plus 5, I think it is. It's capped at 5.
Are you doing it, or is this doing it?
I'm doing. That's only one today.
Oh, okay. What spell?
Her
Mr.
wounds.
Wounds, gotcha.
I haven't done this. It's vaguely finished.
Arabic, probably. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Good. Who,
An elemental.
I mean, like the vibe is like it doesn't look like. Yeah, but you touch and it just sucks it. Put over to it.
Yeah, and I'm like just floating around it. Like, or I reach out and attempt to pick it up.
It's
Can I drink it?
pretty big. It feels like solid water, not like ice, like solid water. It's very weird. Yeah.
I lick it.
It's salty, and
Oh, yeah.
and
It's not wiping my mouth.
it is cool, not cold.
I bring it to Ray and I say, have a place. Alright.
Thrown into the bag.
Why did they make a saltwater elemental? Can't drink a saltwater elemental.
Elemental.
But if you have an object power, you want to fight it.
Why don't like that, Norma Glenn?
Oh, how do you think gods happen?
I don't know how.
Side of you.
Take your pick.
Sounding.
Oh,
that's
probably the worst. All right. So now all of the Colossus are. You see that giants that were attacking castles. All the
Gone.
it's gone. Now had the knockout punch. Falling lightning.
And I recommended sounding with all.
Note of power. That. Have a heart of a water colossus now,
I tried to
which is
drink
in
it,
your bag of
but
holding.
it turned out it was pulp. And they kept asking why you would try to put an object with power inside you. And I said, how do you think bugs happen? And they said, well, with cold. And I said the first line.
Because of course that's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Note of power.
I don't. Not
No. Not sounding it. That's loud. Okay.
I guess we can. I guess we did.
I don't mind.
Oh, bad word.
I think we should stop saying.
Use the neck.
Remember, folks, don't kink shame.
All right. Hilda approaches you guys and is like, "Oh, I appreciate all of you. It seems like festivities have been. I'm planning on heading back to my cloud castle. You all would have it. You are welcome.
Well,
You guys all have room.
not like we have anything else.
That you asked that.
Yes, I scoop up the remains of my health because it'll be fine in 45 minutes.
Once a day, but or is it an hour?
I think it's an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour. Hilda looks at you and is like, "Are your children as interesting as Nornaglin's children?"
I have plural?
Child.
They
Harp.
Oh, Harvey's
They're-
above the
yeah,
cloud
They're
castle.
on a boat
on the boat.
Oh, they're on the boat.
feeding off of a giant boat.
Well, game time has not been that much.
True. Hilda goes, "Actually, we have the aviary." The eagles are they're and there are currently giant eagles. Guys killed them.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I suggest. She actually looks over to one of her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they all got destroyed. Perfect update. I imagine would
May I help? I've got a grudge against the wilderness, just in general.
yeah, she
what's
was
my-
whispering.
I've got high wisdom.
Huh?
I've got high wisdom.
Okay. We're not fighting the Woden. I just believe Dagger.
I'd love to help. Pro bono.
Well,
I want to send people who are a little less conspicuous.
my familiar pops up with a dagger now and sets it down in front of me. And I say, these daggers?
I will give anything in the whole a dagger.
That means punch it, but you might die.
Bargaining lady.
Dal thinks about it and says, "Do I have time?"
Of course. The offer stands.
Sounds like not a lot of time.
They
That sounds like a given. Have like 24 hours. Right, safe.
Yeah, a walk. Not a mile, less than a mile, but probably a few thousand. No.
Dal asks, "Do I have time?" And they look a little bit funny about this, but they say,
And the brother.
Welcome to the party.
Of course.
"Good to know."
I'm not trying to pressure you. I am within.
They haven't tried to
Just
kill
want
me
to be
once.
very comfortable.
They only knocked me out and they only knocked me out the one time. And they're the ones who died about it. It was hilarious.
I don't actually blame them for that. They sort of, they go to like pat your shoulder, except they're too short. And so it ends up sort of just being, they start
Actually, I
at
wonder
your
if
butt,
would
and
yeah,
then
it would
like,
in my
that's
in the air.
your thigh,
Yes, it
and
does
just
look
sort
like
of,
there is some sort of floating,
even though-
shimmery item.
I think you can use some
And also, by the castle, there's a green gem. But that one seems like there's people already around it.
Dale, that is the correct. Never said that. Thank you very much.
My name is Dal.
Is that not
Hilda,
what I said? Yes.
Hilda touches
Say it
you
again. Let me try
Dal.
and
Down.
casts fly on you.
Dal.
Dale.
She goes, "Go help yourself."
Dal.
You
One
do.
syllable.
Like,
All right.
DM. Ow.
Did you hear that, Pokey?
What is that?
Ow.
All right.
I'll roll seven.
Trying.
All right.
Just this.
Down.
Floki, Ray took your bag of holding.
I mean, they're not
Be
like
back with me.
I like this kind of thing.
what you want.
From the bag. Why are you taking
I
my
need
bag?
to put them.
Bring the whole.
Oh, Hilda.
Yeah. Yes.
I have been fascinated by everything you've done so far. I would love to hear about your greatest area. I'd have dinner sometime. 24.
Trying
Persuade.
to persuade.
Yes.
Four. All right. Ray in the drag suit, fly away up where the arrow must be. see rainbows kind of back up into the sky as the Valkyries leave, having a mission of helping Erlen. The Brekka Castle, the Brekka Castle, is the outer wall very jacked up. The main castle itself, relatively intact. The big force gun on top, still intact. There's a lot of like yelling. There's a lot of fear kind of around. Was not happen. The funeral basically got cut short because Drakkar was destroyed in a way that they didn't.
Orniglin looks up at Castle Laser. Our castle.
That one right there is not powered by a miner. No power. So it's the majority of. So part of the city is. Part of the town is still kind of burning. Actually, less so now. There was latent fire left over from stands and what. Fire elemental. As soon as you guys killed this elemental, it kind of everywhere and actually put out a lot of fire. So bulk of it is out. There are some teams like Bucket Brigade kind of put out some other stuff, but for the most part, it seems like a big amount of it is done.
Exploitive.
I have health rolls.
I'm strong. I can do one action range.
Oh. And helps recover it.
I don't know how to. I'll write that down. I don't have.
An excellent public review.
Alright, you hear some people yell, "Hi," and one of the sons of the stands and he goes, "It was the giants that sent this attack. I say, oh, folks, need your to keep back giants." Giants that came out of the water, back to the wall.
Those were elementals, not giants.
There were also giants. It was a handful of stone giants, hill giants, and I think it was stone and hill giants that came from the water. Someone can do a hit. Guys, look at the main. Talk to the back.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jotun word. They're talking about raiding. You all know that that is the.
Those were stone giants, not frost giants.
A giant's a giant.
No, it isn't.
I think that.
Are
The guy you're talking to is
Are you a member of the Empire?
Nearling.
Are you a member of the Empire? A human's a human, clearly.
Yeah, and Dao says, "Wait, they're all past me. All look alike.
All look alike.
All
I don't.
Yeah, he's a part of the clan of giant slayers, basically. So
I would not. You want to
Point
sending
is,
you halfway across the
we're
tire.
going to start a blood feud without even being sure that it's the right blood feud. Imagine if you suddenly have a war on two fronts.
So, a lot of the other people that were originally listening to this guy hear you guys talking and start writing. And on and do another thing. You got-
As
different guy.
frogs.
Northern Clan Hussein had no involvement with the destruction of your tower. Or do they have weapons of mass destruction?
Got 9/11 on you.
That's good. So, Mount Hilton. Well, actually, so yeah, you go and yeah, it is what it looks like. Bullet. Seems very odd. Touch it, and it like vibrates when you touch it. But you put it. Are you gonna frickin'?
No, I'm just.
I don't like that. All right. So yeah, you now have the heart of an air colossus and a water colossus in your bag of holding. Chest, you have the heart of fire colossus. So that's something.
That's an hour.
All right.
That's protection from fire. What the fire Colossus.
All right. Hilda, all you. Are we all returning to my castle?
Well, she cast.
Huh?
Casted the.
Got the rest of the fire.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or Hilda, and I was onto that
Yes,
statement.
we must our castle and stuff. Die. Long farewell, remember the faces of your saviors. Oh, hello. Well, Dust, who are you? I've been here the whole time.
Continuity is
It is the D&D ship of Theseus. And then Hilda's like, all right, the bird guy works for me now. Let's go. And yeah, she teleports all of you to. At some point, it is arranged that the harpy is brought to the country. I'm gonna see if Ikate.
What about my. Yeah, purple.
go to the
Yeah, you can teleport. All right. So you guys are all back castle now. Hilda's talking to you. Once we should fashion some kind of pedestal for that
Wait,
part.
how'd you get.
I am a helpful and good. Everybody likes.
And then Hilda looks at you again now and is
Acts
like,
more like a
not to rush you, but I'd like it if you guys have your conversation now, whether or not you give me the thing.
Oh, God. Okay. Now turn everybody into a. And shuts the door. And.
Sure. You kind of have it. So just so you know, the dagger she wants is the dagger that was used. A person killed themselves with it, and turned into the fire claw. That's the dagger she really.
What's the conquer the world?
Like the enemy.
Also, I kind of want.
Is that why you asked that?
Probably.
She was
Probably not
so,
enough. Yeah. So I will remind you guys last time. There are like this place. So you are locked in a room.
You put out the.
No, it was last orcs in the one room.
Poke my head up a little. Hilda, get me generally over where the water element was. I can breathe underwater. I've got locate object. I can find you the other dagger.
Pretty sure that those are probably. Seemed like. So I'm guessing they were set up shop down there. I imagine they won't.
Fair enough.
I mean,
A damn shame.
fair.
Nice. Work.
I say, does anybody
Door
have?
shuts.
Does anybody have some kind of spell to make doors?
Right.
Nice.
I think I'm
It's like
Alright.
Uh,
So it makes noise on the outside that's different. Oh, that's really cool.
got wall of
See?
light, wall. Got wall of light, wall of snow, wall of wool, wall of noise.
all of radiant.
Alright.
because I can.
Alright. All have. I know I do. What's your opinion?
I'm trustworthy and has only best intent.
I don't believe. Or welcome. What is your character? Acting. Oh,
I think they just broken moral system.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, not there. Not existent. Just does what he wants. In the moment.
What's going to
No.
Everybody
long-term
gets
goals at all.
2,170 experience from the
for
previous thing.
Your 2,100?
2,170.
let me rephrase. Hasn't betrayed us, and as far as I can tell, her goals are not in conflict with mine. There we go.
Hear that,
This
man?
one
How much
helps.
experience?
1,110.
How?
Matt, did you hear how much? 1,170.
I
Eric, I should have said.
Oh,
That was the last session.
still been 11 months.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
What are
Get in there, Colossus.
cast it again?
For 10 minutes. Discuss until. It's different. It's commune with nature.
Did you even
Bear?
ask? Yeah, when you have that.
I mean, it was. But yeah, is it a yes no?
Does that cast that?
I cast commune with
This one is perfect to me.
I cast commune targeting on it Lord of Hilda's chill, right?
Why would you ask me?
Well, I don't know. Like,
Oh, because you are partner and we trust.
alright, say chill.
I mean, we fucked with her, right? Everything's fine? Cool. I like to work in thought terms. The way I think is over long period.
Bills you have to fight hard lately.
And
I don't want to.
play.
I wouldn't. Why would we fight someone who has only helped us? Has all this cool stuff?
Point.
I mean, if we helping her, he
We
wants
are
to put a
she
and we use her. That's how symbiotic relations.
Are not.
Why not?
For
Is it? What do we
not
stand
the
for?
best of
What people? Why not?
And
That's probably fine. A lot of the other.
anarchy.
Think about it. Wants to put that laser cannon on the flying ship. That's so rad.
But
I mean, I might get to fire it. I just have to be really loyal and helpful. I mean, I didn't say I'd get to pick the target. What if I gave you guys things, and then you gave me the dagger, and I gave her the...
I will say, Monk Hill.
And she's a wizard, so we can trust that.
we're
Should be
waiting
good.
about
I'm not
some
thinking
of the
about
stuff that
art.
we already
The
did.
luck font was pretty close.
Oh, no.
At the current
Last
rate
time
that
we
was
played.
at the current rate that it was built. That means that, like before, she was saying like, "Yeah, I have my two best people on it."
Here.
You could go to
Give it to me for 1 minute, and I'll help you destroy it.
So check on that.
Sure.
Roll good.
Good. 24.
Because I am hiding things, even though it's not technically
Yeah,
alive. Oh, I'm bad at deception. When did that happen?
It's always for the
Fits.
pay.
9!
Oh, yeah, keep that in the room.
I am
Okay.
obviously going to try and figure out how to create one.
Right.
But it's very powerful. It's used right now.
Should
Heal is.
Fun.
I'll save it.
Hey boss, how do I make one?
Who are you?
I still have.
Okay. You're talking. Big one. What?
Oh, one of those daggers.
Each of those daggers is actually full. Side element. These big magic things. They're actually legendary. Hey, keep it. I'm in the living room.
That's so cool. That's so hot. How do I make one?
Well, depends which one you're trying to make. There,
Let's go with fire. She likes fire.
alright, the fire one, by the best actually forged fire, and that dagger is then used to help generate new fire colossus at the price of a soul.
Where does the soul go?
It creates the colossus. That's what creates the new parts.
Good, good. It's good to see things being useful.
Yes.
Do have a fire colossus part. And if we have a line of willing souls, we can mass manufacture these bitches.
It does create.
Industry!
You know it's bad when like the evil thing is kind of like, alright.
Everybody loves industry,
Well, you're really mass producing fire colossus.
which we
Not-
then kill and then forge into daggers.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you! We got this! Alright, I talked with my boss. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Did we hear half the conversation?
Yes.
Or was it telepathic?
No, that was all out loud. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't
Actually,
How-
you saw that the whole time she was talking to some closet. But, no, not closet.
How
What's
we
the name of
feel
that
about-
closet? Some tiny demon. Not a demon. A closet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How we feel about also.
I?
Surprisingly enough, I trust Hilda more than I trust Norniclet. Thank you.
Oh, I have a solution to that. I do what Munghilda says, and you can trust me this is how you trust Munghilda.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
that not how that works? Oh,
I don't know how much of Hilda either.
that does put a damper on things.
Well, telling me that I trust her.
I can cast Gaze on myself.
Gaze? Is that what you said?
Gaes.
Oh.
Oh, I've never heard it that way.
I can pronounce
It's
Gash
weird
on
'cause
myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to do the things I said.
Irish has a fascinating spelling. Has fascinating spelling rules. Also, technically, with the Irish language, Scottish. Well done.
Fucking out my ass.
There's Celtic, which was all over
Celtic?
Northern Europe for a bit.
Celtic is the ancient. Like, it's Scottish and Irish and Welsh descended from.
Don't make me mad.
What?
I got those shirts. They. But then that made me mad after I thought about her. That I'm like, incorporating with that's still genocide.
So I feel like
Correct.
For what?
Like 5 million.
I said kill.
kill what? Oh, destroy the dagger.
And then we'll have fire colossi on our side.
Yes.
Uh,
But,
Oh,
but
so-
we're on her side.
no.
Living.
But the living people consented.
Is that automatic?
One, tragically, weirdly uncomfortably best. Also, probably best to avoid getting there. Two. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Are you automatic on the side of the owner? Really?
Not just cuz. And that's why I betrayed almost all of them.
How does she own? What's that come from?
Well, she owns the castle.
She's our employer.
She's the working. She's the owning class.
Mhm.
We're the laborers.
Yep.
You know, I
Not yourself.
You have worked very hard to make her a very suspicious person, and I am the only counterweight to this conversation.
yeah. I have done it because it is. No, I haven't made her suspicious. She just is suspicious.
Being suspicious. He's just pretty clearly power hungry.
Well, power
And that's
speaks.
about it.
Have you never wanted the power to do them as you want?
That's fine.
Just conjure the lightning storm. Oh. I've seen you move. Are the bomb.
It seems it was.
Yes, exactly. They could use the fire colossus on things that kill lots of people. I can always
Good luck,
betray her
Roxanne.
and kill her.
Huh?
Turns out not.
Another 10,000. Oh, just
Uh,
a bit.
I just want images instant stuff.
But the damn.
oh. Right. What if I assume that I'm not all powerful, cleverer than
That would be. That would be a
Why?
good.
It's nothing.
True.
Oh god, she's terrifying.
Welcome to the conversation.
Might be enabling a monster.
That is where we are. Hang on.
Am I a
What?
monster?
What made?
Nordglen was asked to imagine they weren't the most powerful and brilliant person in the world.
Oh,
It's a question there.
okay.
No, not really.
Thank hero. Is there on the story?
But it's like I told the boss. If they ever screw me over, I'm leading a revolt.
Come on.
Oh, the Danish...
Fortunately. Don't know who.
I mean, we killed one. We'll just have to get better at killing others.
We did not.
Actually, Dow did the vast majority of it. Honestly, the fire one's pretty easy to kill. Yeah. Have access to tidal wave specific.
It's a shame we don't have some kind of failsafe to put into it.
What is it then?
Has all of the energy of a fire colossus. Then utilize it just a little bit, so that if we decide it needs to explode,
Well, I'll be old.
I will say, if someone wants to try and destroy it, you can try.
I just want to make it deployable with a.
Oh.
I want to give it a self-destruct button.
That's much harder. I was thinking float.
Yeah, but this is more fun.
Yeah.
We get to give our ally one and take it away if we want to be the worst.
Yeah, but how? Okay. My question would be like, how are you doing that? Like, if you're doing an enchantment, it would be a pretty big enchantment to enchant something that
We
is
have
legendary.
loads of power.
What I'm trying to say is like that this is something that would take time to do, is more or less what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't do no to power stuff overnight.
That's fine. I vote we be open and honest with our intentions. And if she's open and honest with us, we never have to blow it out. It's the Tente.
You, to be fair, none of you have asked her what she wants with it.
Yes, that. Munghilda, could you come in here for a moment? Oh, she's gone. Right, she's a busy woman with things to do.
Yeah.
You there! Could you let Munghilda know we'd like to talk to her?
You just point at some wizard that was walking by, and he's like, yeah. You...
He's burning sending spells. So
and he casts something and just
They're like,
points in a direction. You see quickly,
Thank you, sir.
he goes, yeah. He just keeps walking. After a couple minutes, Monghilda walk over with like these huge goggles that she was wearing, and like, yeah.
I just remembered that every part of this castle has cameras in it. Any chance you already know what we need?
I was not listening to the.
Thank you. That's very kind.
We don't trust you, and
I have been getting messaged that guy watching it deaf now, but
my companions are very worried about your intent. Full murdering Colossus manufacturer.
we want to put a failsafe into.
So that if you ever boldly blow it up, and if you don't, then you get the thing.
well, I don't plan on people. My goal with these daggers is to. I'm not just gonna make a Colossus believe. I'm going to force. Not control the Colossus. That's why I'm building the suit. Have you all ever heard of yes. Ever heard of an elemental mermaid? Enchant a suit of armor, and it captures an elemental inside it. I have ordered so much brass and so much silver. Oh,
A creature.
elemental. They're basically
Mostly no.
To be fair, I have done
they're chaotic.
powered by.
I'm not proud of.
I'm not proud of the present.
But
Is there
imagine
Oh, no.
a
I
colossal
didn't like this question
armadon
you asked.
of both air and fire.
We need to also get an air one.
I already have
You have the air one.
yes.
Good.
So I have an air no matter what. I just want
And there's a cockpit in the armor where you pilot it?
nope. The armor itself person a specific person.
I would recommend, for best usage of the armor and most correct ability to direct it on the battlefield, putting a little cockpit in and direct the creature from the creature.
I was planning on having the high character that as I have the possession role of said.
That's much more traditional, but for inside the armor, much harder to take that key away.
It is big enough. Which creature?
Ooh, that's one person controlling the arm and the torso and the head. Yes, you can have a water one, an octopus.
And I now have your part of the fire dais. I have dioceses. They are
you're
yours
all so
still.
clever.
I was actually inspecting the fire one, that the goggles. Yeah.
Octopus. Oh, Loki's like... Loki missed their calling as a wizard. They really did. Magical genius. Absolute savant.
Okay.
Stagger the fire. Be found by a soul from the creation.
Yes.
Just worried about how you're going
Some sort of air duel that doesn't deserve to live.
Oh, there's lots of those.
Exactly.
We could even steal from the afterlife.
If you want, I can have it go through a specific judicial process and even include you guys in on that specific. Like, hey, this guy's okay.
You could steal from legally distinct Asgard.
I'm going to wait before I try and piss off.
Long-term project, but I don't like Odin very much.
Woden. Doesn't like you either.
I'm both of those things.
And
Octopus.
Poor friend Albiorn is also in. But we're not off. There. That's unusual. Just after.
Extra buff on him.
So apparently, whatever's going on caught the attention.
close.
Just to
It
sweeten
might
the
be a
deal.
better fit. The hell?
Just to sweeten the deal a little bit. I currently have 2 people working on your fuck. I can call in a favor. My father. Have him. That.
My goodness.
So why not?
There's always one more drink on the farm left.
I'd like
And that would be a big ask, but I would do it for.
That's the only thing we are getting in it.
I mean, that if you want. Huh?
Could we ask for our own base where we are not spied upon?
What's the matter?
Mithril. Your weapons are already
I know.
have broken weapons.
A map of all of the best crypts and graveyards. We have access.
I think I have something you all might love. She back.
Sure.
Goes, this here, the map of anything. And she, somewhat like your company. You say, I wish I knew where this was. And map us and shows you.
We're going to get.
Powerful.
Absolutely.
Illusion level 6.
What is?
That makes it.
You know, no, I think that's all I possibly could have wanted.
So if I do the map, that scroll, and my favor for my father, can I have the dagger?
Don't
All
get our
those
own
things?
base.
Yes.
I missed that part. What did you Oh. Okay.
What?
Oh, you
Go
was
back.
trying
You're
to do
fine.
a power move, and it didn't work.
Very well.
Tonight, knock on the locked door.
Huh?
Tonight, knock on the locked door.
Enjoy.
Alright, all good.
Thou says. So I guess getting our own castle. Ass.
Find our own castle.
We got her this.
That's the problem. I don't just have.
Find our own castle.
You
in the
did
map.
say anything in the world.
Yes. I mean, if you want to, I know some have. Pretty much. Well, it's like big magic that ends up. So, like, it depends on the sky ship. There are Drakars that are actually powered by the Alfrost. So as they fly around, there's like.
If I can get enough bodies, I can see.
Oh, I hate that. Hey, Riley, can you play with that in the living room? Play with that in the living room?
Oh, a sprinkle of formaldehyde makes any smell go away. And
Just
replaces
changes
it
the
with some
smell.
formaldehyde.
Yeah.
I should start by like putting it.
That kraken! I can make the
Yes,
kraken
your ship
into
could
a
be
flying
converted
ship.
into a.
I can turn the kraken's corpse into a flying ship.
That corpse is probably bad.
Probably, but what if it isn't?
No.
Have you ever wanted to bunk inside a tent?
I'm getting the dagger,
Nick.
right? That's happening.
Yes, you are getting the dagger.
I don't know if I still need to be involved in this conversation.
A sky ship would be quite nice.
I've already given you guys a lot of things. You have access to the flying castle. If you want teleported somewhere, I'll do
Access
that.
to the flying castle with cameras in every bedroom.
Did you get the process?
It's fine. It's fine. We have the map. We can find other
Ships
castles.
are flying. Converter ships are flying.
Get the process to follow.
You have gravity node power. Oh, it is good.
I can crap that.
I don't think you have enough money to buy.
We have.
I've given you so many
We
things.
can use the map to find another gravity node.
Who?
We have the map. The world is our... Yes, the adhesive slug.
All right. I have the dagger now.
Goodbye. Pick you up at the date tomorrow. 8 p.m.
Like I said, knock on the door.
That's not the point of the date.
All right.
Which one am I gonna see?
He's not telling you. Okay. I don't think we actually want to act out that part, unless you guys really want to see what happened.
Have fun sounding.
All right, I'll tell you what happens. Yeah. Loki's not gonna. Okay, I do want to share because it's ridiculous. So,
Go on.
Monghilda has a simulacrum that is in her room. Yeah, but they don't feel like that. And
Except on the inside.
and Loki unknowingly is with the simulacrum, but the actual Monghilda is like in a chair, but like but like
She's really into herself.
she is.
Wow.
That's what the simulacrum's for.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Wow. I've never met anyone else who's
That's
played that kind of character.
Yes, so that's what happened. Loki isn't completely aware of that's what's happening, but I wanted you all to know because it's better knowing.
Again, the inside of a simulacrum is made of ice and snow, so that's fun for your parts.
I feel like it wouldn't feel like that though.
It's an illusion spell.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Plus it's ice and snow when it dies, not
I assumed it was ice and snow when it died because they experienced side parts.
well no, I think it turns back in ice and snow when the magic is what I would say. That's
Fair enough. Alright. Have someone else's self-sustenance. Congratulations.
as you guys are within the cap, also see copious amounts of both brass and silver being. Yes. That is also true. And the font actually gets moved to Mana, because her father will be on it. And it will be done next. And you guys now have the map of everything, so you can also provide.
Yeah.
I don't know where Mommy is. Probably going potty or something? So, yes, if you want to teleport back, okay. Monghilda comes to you and goes, I imagine what there's a crystal similar to the Lornaglen you used to summon. We might be able to made a crystal like that Colossus, those hearts. Monghilda's talking to Ray about how there are elemental crystals that you can create, which, when you break them, elemental. That with a heart of a Colossus, probably elemental crystal of a Colossus. That way you have this crystal that when you break, it summons an elemental Colossus. Alright.
Had one heart of each Colossus,
I don't know what
and a
the...
staff of necromancy. And
Not what the bad guys are doing, and the
yes, but then
bad
we'd
stop?
be doing it, and that's better.
No.
I like to think so. What if we aren't?
Ultimate power corrupts absolute power.
Skill issue.
Corrupts absolute.
But do I have this? I really don't like this question.
benefits and
So, right now, I think what should be discussed.
go anywhere.
If you guys really
You're
do
not gonna
want a
come
castle, you have had a few run-ins with Blanfrey. They have a castle near Nieselheim that you could always.
I mean, why?
I mean, the castle.
I mean, I know it would be easier, but we do not do these things because they are easy.
We don't necessarily.
It would probably be easier to make a flying castle than to make a class castle fly.
Dow says, we don't necessarily need a castle, we just need a big... One with enough room, they'll have our own room. I imagine that's easier to provide than flying castle. And my accent has just gone completely out the window.
And enough cannons for a broadside. Imagine broadside and fighting a castle with a flying vessel.
That's for me.
You ever
Are
just
there any
dream
famous
about
lost
scenes
flying
of great
ships?
destruction?
Lost flying ships.
Yeah. The story of like a...
Is
Like,
that not normal? Just probably
Not
things that
in on
probably
the,
not.
well, yeah, and also not on the. There are a lot of stories of flying. Spelljammers that are. A map of everything is ridiculous.
What if we all, a list. Now that we have it, a list of what to go get.
And if you, I really want you guys to message them in the Discord. That way, I have access to them. Prep whatever you guys are doing. Having a map of everything now would make it very difficult to start around and just like, hey, we want to do this.
We set sail on this new sea because there's new knowledge to be gained and new rights to be won, and they must be won and used for the progress of all people.
Sandbox, sandbox, sandbox.
I will also say I'm completely fine abandoning the local files if you guys want to.
How are we even stopping?
I will say if you guys do leave, the Titan thing might end up popping off without you guys being there, which probably wouldn't be great.
Fine, we can just bottom of the castle and until it dies.